My name is Patricia Danicki, and I am currently recording about, essentially my experience with the coronavirus thus far. So far with the coronavirus, I've noticed that a lot of stores have been, ransacked, especially in my local area. I've noticed that, there's nobody outside. Kids don't play outside. I mean, you get the occasional one person walking a dog, but you don't really see much of what's actually going on in the world. I think that, globalization-wise, I think that companies are using this opportunity, big multinational companies are using this opportunity to be able to advertise to people at home. I mean, I was just watching a commercial last night about Burger King that said contactless delivery, and that was the main point that they were selling on in their commercial. And as far as media, I think it's very interesting to think that, we can attract so many people through this contactless delivery because, a lot of people are ordering takeout at this time. A lot of people don't want to even go into grocery stores like shop right from home, for instance, like big grocers. They're doing shop right from home so you can simply get your groceries delivered. Yesterday, I went to reserve a time slot online to be able to get my groceries to be delivered to my house, and there were no open time slots for at least 8 days. So me and my family have to wait 8 days until we receive our next grocery shipment. But overall, I use coronavirus.app, and that's where I get a lot of my logistical information about what's going on with this virus. And so far, it just seems to be that China is in first, Italy's in second, and we are actually, the runner-up in third. So almost about 70,000 cases in the United States right now. And, personally, I have a family member that's immunocompromised, so staying indoors and, not even allowing an aunt or a family member to come drop something off is imperative during a time like this. And I've actually, been counting to 20 seconds when washing my hands, and with globalization, our economy, the stocks are so low. So a lot of people my age are advertising this as an opportunity as to buy stocks. A lot of people are like, young teenagers should buy stocks now because, for instance, like Apple and Facebook stocks that are around like $150 to $200, which is lower than what they usually are in the stock market. So I think that I'm contemplating, as a young person, whether to buy stocks or whether or not. I mean, is there potential for this virus to be overcome, because I just feel as though, living a repetitive lifestyle every day is a lot of stress on the mind. It's a lot of stress on families. I'm personally a prime caretaker in my household, so, cooking dinner, taking care of the family, making sure that an immunocompromised family member is taken care of, all of these things are very important. So it leads to the question of, how is this going to affect us with schoolwork with the coronavirus, I think that, some professors are making the work maybe, mildly easier, and I think that other professors are making the, coursework in terms a little more difficult. I think that we as a school, we as a country need to be able to provide opportunities for people and provide leverage for them for going through such a hard time like this right now. And I think that giving everybody an opportunity to, be able to recuperate themselves and also give their coursework on a, scheduled time or a time that is easier for them would be easier. I hope that everybody's okay during this virus. I know for myself, I've actually been able to order groceries to the house, so that's an achievement. But I think, in due time, we'll be able to solve these problems. I'm a realist and an optimist at the same time, but I think in due time, things will revert back to normal. But right now, I think multinational companies are using this as leeway for advertising, and I think that things could potentially get worse. And I think just being protected, wearing gloves, wearing a mask if you're sick, and washing your hands and keeping, a 6 feet distance away from people is very imperative at this time. So I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope that everybody is doing safe. And, thank you for listening to my small snippet, and enjoy your day and have a good one.